Hey folks, this is Donnie. I am in a new area by accident. I'm turned around. I'm not sure exactly where I'm at. I was checking my trail cameras, and I've got two cameras on the southwest side of the property. And one of them I can't find. And I got to wandering around looking for it, and I did not mark it in my GPS on my phone. So there wasn't no sense in even using the GPS, I thought. I should have marked where I parked the four-wheeler at, because I am on a different property. What's messing me up, you guys probably can't see it on camera, but the land goes uphill like that direction, all the way around. Our land back here is flat to a point, then it goes uphill, just like this does. And so I'm not sure. I don't know if I'm going further into this property. I don't recognize anything. I'm not seeing anything at all that I'm familiar with. And I've been walking now for 30 minutes, maybe an hour. Let me check my phone. Oh, I've been walking for over an hour. It's 12:22. Came out here about, I guess, 5 after 11. Just been hearing some really eerie sounds, and they were getting loud, and so I just turned, so I wasn't walking directly toward them, and I thought I was walking back toward where I came in at, and I figured I could veer off a little bit and get around whatever was making those sounds, and then I could just circle back and I'd be on track. And well, that did not happen. I went too far one direction or another. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure where I'm at. I've got to get out from under these trees for the GPS to pick up good. It works really well at the north end of the property, even under the trees. But back here, it just doesn't work good at all. It'll pull up, but you can't, it will not show you where you're at on the map, and that's frightening. Just everything is kind of the same all around me. I'm getting a big clearing, and I'm gonna attempt my GPS again. It's really pretty in here. It's beautiful. There's no trails. There is water back. I don't remember thinking it's that way. If I'm remembering right, I think it's over there. There's this little strip. It's like a ditch that comes into this property, and it just stops. and it's got water in it. It's quite a drop. Probably, I don't know, close to 20 feet from the flat ground down to the water. And I went over and I looked at it and was coming back out of that. And that's when I started hearing whatever that sound was. It sounded like a large animal, like eating bones, like just crunching bones. Just trying to find something to give me an idea of where I'm at. There should be a pink ribbon on a tree somewhere back here, but I thought that 200 yards back behind me, and I still haven't seen it, so I don't think I'm going the right way. I don't know. I don't know why I keep looking that way. I'm wanting to go that direction, but something keeps pulling me that way. That may be the direction I need to go. But I didn't want to make a decision until I could see one of my ribbons, and I am not seeing them. Jeez. Oh, golly, it scared me. I thought I got into the bees. I don't know if y'all heard that. It was stink bugs. 3 or 4 of them big stink bugs were on that limb, and when I moved it, they took off. It sounded like a swarm of bees leaving a hive. Jeez, I don't even have my water with me. It's in the folder. Golly, this is pretty in here. I don't know if you guys had seen the last video I put up. It wasn't nothing important, but I was just sharing for our hunters, our archers out here. I was sharing about my experiences with the beast broadhead. I'm on a deer trail right here. Thought I heard something moving behind me. Anyhow, that broadhead, I stuck it into 2 different trees where one of them I had to cut the tree. My arrow hit the tree like this, and it was a tree about this big around, about that thickness. My arrow hit about right here, and it went a little over 3¼ inches into the tree. The blades were half open. I took the chainsaw, I cut it here, and I cut it here. I took that chunk out, and I took it home, and I used my wood chisel, and I kept splitting it and kept hitting it until I got it split, and I retrieved my broadhead. the Beast Titanium 125 grain broadhead 2-inch cut. It was half open as it cut into that tree. The blades remained half open, which is insane. And then I stuck it into another pine tree. It hit about 8 foot up in the air. It ricocheted when I shot at a turkey, and it hit the tree, dead centered the tree, and it went in about that deep. And that took some work. There's one of my ribbons right here. That took some work to get that broadhead out. Good, good, good. And I should be, oh, I ain't believing this. 4-wheeler trail, I'm on it. I'm back on our property, I think. Holy cow. Anyhow, the other day, that same broadhead, it stuck into 2 pine trees. I had to cut it out. One with a chainsaw, and the other one, it took a lot of work wallering it out to finally get that one out. But I did get it out, and still very sharp. It's been through 2 deer, two turkeys. It bounced off a holly tree. It was stuck in the ground twice. Once it ricocheted off a root, and it put a big slice in the pine root as it deflected. That's the one that got stuck 8 foot up a pine tree. Anyhow, shot another turkey with it, went through, hit a pine tree, ricocheted, and it's been missing for 4 or 5 days. I found it today, and there's nothing wrong with it. I can literally put it back in my quiver and shoot it again. That is insane for our archers, our compound bow hunters, recurve hunters, and our crossbow hunters. My particular crossbow is shooting the arrow setup I have using the Black Eagle Zombie Slayers 20-inch arrows with a 125 grain broadhead. It is shooting at exactly 410 feet per second. And it has hit trees at that speed multiple times, in roots and dirt, in gravel, through bone and flesh, just all kinds of stuff. And it is still in immaculate condition. So I'm going to show it to you. I got it at the floor. Yep, I know where we're at now. Turn the camera on. It is still like new. I couldn't believe it. That's what I was doing out here. I'll show you. If you look, right there is my ground blind. I was in the ground blind, shot at a bird back there, and the arrow went that way. And the shot was at 34 yards. And anyhow, this has been a hard year for me. Chris has experienced the same thing, and I'm not a marksman by any standard, but I rarely miss because I rarely take a shot that I'm not 100% confident that I can make. And anyhow, this year I've missed 2. I hit a bunch of trees. This broadhead has been through the ringer. We're almost at the floor, thank God. But I'm going to show you this arrow and broadhead. This is the 3rd arrow I've had to put on that broadhead. Normally, I'll put 2, maybe 3 broadheads on one arrow because they get damaged. When they hit trees, it tears them up. They hit the ground, hit hard bone, it can bend them. These beast broadheads are on a different level. I just heard a whistle. It was not real close, but not real far. Let me set this right here. If it'll stay, I think it will. Yes. I'm going to show you guys. Right, there's my arrow. It's still in good shape. There's the broadhead. It's still extremely sharp. The point, the blades will absolutely cut you. They're sharp enough to cut you. I am going to touch them up a little bit. Beast broadheads have a spring internally inside of here, and it kicks the blades open at I think they said 20 pounds of energy. When it hits its target, these two shoulders right here, they get pushed in and it kicks the blades open. You can trigger them from back here, but I just want to show you this broadhead has been through 4 animals, 3 trees, the dirt twice, dirt 3 times, counting this time. And scares me to get them open. There it is. And they open right up, and there's nothing wrong with it. It does have a little bit of debris inside of here. If you look right there, you can see the springs, maybe. It's got, from my understanding, they're very small springs. They're made by Lamborghini, the people who make them cars. And it's 3 springs, one inside of the other. It's a big spring, a medium, and a small one. And they're all put inside one another to make up. Ooh, that one's real sharp. That one's pretty sharp. That one's real sharp. When you buy these, they give you a pair of finger gloves. I do not have them with me, made of Kevlar, so that you can close them. When you buy them from the factory, that's the sharpest broadhead I've ever seen in my life from the factory. So I'm going to double my shirt up. Hopefully it won't cut it. I did close it that way, and you just trying to get enough shirt up where you guys can see. And you just press the blades in, and they'll lock in place. Oh, I hate doing this with a shirt. And you hear it click. There it goes. Oh, caught my shirt again. There it goes. It clicked. So I'm going to take it home, put it on my spinner. It looks very straight, but I am going to spin test it to make sure. But if y'all are looking for an insanely tough broadhead, these beast broadheads, they take the cake. I've never seen nothing like that. And this is all titanium with German Lutz steel is what the blades are. And it is a hardened tip. If you buy a set of these, they are expensive, but they are an investment well worth the money. I absolutely promise you that. If you buy the practice points, if you end up damaging this very tip, I have to use pliers, but you can literally unscrew that tip and take it off. And the one from the practice point is the exact tip, and it'll screw right back on. You have a brand new tip on it. But I am thrilled. I reached out to Beast Broadheads and shared with them what this broadhead has been through. Normally I use fixed blade broadheads. I'm a firm believer in fixed blade. They've never failed me, but I've damaged a lot of them, hitting trees, hitting roots, hitting the ground, hitting the knuckle and the shoulder bone. I've damaged a lot of them. Mechanicals, I have destroyed every one I've ever shot, shooting them into deer, into turkeys, ducks, whatever you're hunting. The blades normally are what tears up on them. But I've bent a lot of ferrules, the thorn broadheads I've hunted with. I shot 3 deer, 3 broadheads. I'd shoot a deer with the broadhead. It was destroyed, couldn't be used again. It'd been the entire ferrule. The body of it would bend the blades, broke the blades off one of them, bent the threads off another one. They failed. Every mechanical I've ever used has failed. These beast mechanical broadheads are the toughest broadhead I've ever shot in regards to any broadhead, mechanical or fixed. They are by far the toughest. And I absolutely recommend any of you guys looking for a very good broadhead, check out Beast. I did email them. I shared the story with what all the broadhead went through, and I told them I lost it this last time shooting at a turkey. And if I could find it, then I was going to retire it and put it in a glass case, a little small wooden glass case, put it on the wall, because I've never had one go through what that one's been through, and it's still usable. Um, but they were extremely happy, and they thanked me for sharing that story with them, what all it's went through, and they're actually sending me a T-shirt. I know it ain't no big deal to most people, but they're showing their appreciation for me reaching out to them and sharing how tough that broadhead has been and how good it's been to me. And I'd greatly appreciate them doing that. But anyhow, I'm back at the four-wheeler. I'm fixing to get some water. I've got to go over to the tower and make sure the hornets are out of it. It got hornets in it yesterday morning. I couldn't. You see the yellow jacket flying around now. They were out bad because it's hot. It's getting cold tomorrow night. Monday, it's supposed to be in the low 20s, upper teens here. So I will be hunting Monday, and Tuesday it'll be the high is supposed to be 50 on Monday and 53, I think, on Tuesday here. So I will be in the woods Monday and Tuesday trying to get a deer. I got to get me a good deer. Shot at him. One of the guys got one, didn't kill it, and we searched for hours. We finally located him, still alive, fixing to run off, and I was the only one that had anything with me. Everybody, the guy who shot it, put his bow and arrows, his sidearm, put everything up. So he had all. I had my crossbow because I was hunting when they called me and told me that they were trying to find one. And we went up there, found it, and I put the finishing shot on it for him so that he could get his deer. It was going to die. It was a fatal shot he put on it, but it would have been probably 2 days before it died, and it was suffering, and so we put it down. But as far as getting a deer for us, I haven't gotten. We need deer meat, and so I've got to get some deer for me, and I got a harvest log I got to fill up, and we got people that we help also. And we want to try to get some deer for a couple families that we're helping this year. I've got 3 families this year. It's not as many as what we normally help, but it's people in need, and so we're going to do our part. But y'all have a good afternoon. I love you. God bless you. I got to make sure the hornet bugs are killed, and we got an area where we feed the deer, and I got buckets of food and minerals on the back. We're going to go take to that spot and just walk around a little bit, make sure no poachers have come in to set up to hunt it. We have a ton of deer coming through right there, but they're coming through because we feed them over there and we put minerals out, but we don't hunt right there. I don't have cameras up. There's nothing over there. We try to stay out of it so that they have a safe zone. That is their safe zone, and we don't allow anybody hunting that section of the property. But that's where I'm headed now. When I get over there, I may film. I may continue this when I get there and show you guys the setup where we're feeding them and baiting them up and putting the minerals out and all that stuff, and let you see what it looks like. Just the feeding area. But if I don't see you here in a few minutes, I will see you shortly. Y'all have a wonderful afternoon. God bless you all. Love each and every one of you. Be safe in all you do. Enjoy your holidays. Have a happy Thanksgiving. And remember to celebrate friends and family, those that are above all others, those closest to you. Enjoy each other's company, and y'all have a good time. We'll see you guys down the road. Bye bye.